Hello, and thank you for your free reading request. I understand that you're in business or you're considering opening a business and you'd like to know whether or not your metaphysical shop is coming into fruition. All right, so let's go ahead and ask the guides here for clear messages for the client regarding their business plans around this metaphysical shop. Okay, let's take a look at the current energies that surround you. You've got the Knight of Swords, got the Ten of Cups here in the reverse, you've got the Ace of Cups, and you've got the Three of Cups. Okay, so this seems to be a very emotionally charged, okay, thing for you, okay, a project. You're seeking solutions to challenges or the fruition, right? Actually making this happen through the realm of your emotions, okay? I think you're allowing yourself to be guided by your emotions and your feelings, which is fine. Intuition is important. However, make sure that it is your intuition and it's not emotionally charged to the point that it might be keeping you from seeing the facts, okay? There is such a thing as being emotionally driven to the point that you can't see from an analytical perspective, right? That the facts, the things that you need to really be clear on and aware of. And you got the Ten of Cups here in the reverse, so it could be speaking to those illusions, okay? And making sure you're not allowing yourself to kind of fall in any kind of traps. Alternatively, however, with the emotions, it's also important to note that you have to make sure that your emotional state is one of free-flowing abundance, love, self-love. It needs to be an emotional state that really supports you and puts you in that receipt mode, okay? From a manifestation perspective, our emotions and the way we feel inform our thoughts and our words and our actions, right? So we also have to keep that in mind. But the Ten of Cups here in the reverse does worry me a little bit, okay? You want to make sure that you're overall in the right emotional and mental frame of mind. With the Ace of Cups here, again, you know, that just speaks to that flow, that overflow, that abundance feeling, okay? Feeling worthy as well, really pouring into yourself before you pour into anyone else. Got the Three of Cups, that could speak to growth as well. So overall, I do see that it is more positive here. The Knight of Swords, if you are acting with any kind of impulse, okay, and you're kind of acting now, thinking later, and again, going into just, you know, that emotionally charged way of doing things, if you happen to be tapping into and embodying that energy of the Knight of Swords and you're just kind of gonna gun-ho with it, act now, think later, that's something that you definitely want to explore a little bit, okay? You want to do some grounding around that. The Knight of Swords is the fastest knight out of all of them, okay? So you could be charging this full speed ahead as well. Just make sure that you have a strategy and you have a plan behind that. Something that grounds all of that air energy. All right, let's see if we can get some additional detail around the timing of things. Okay, we've got the Ten of Swords here. We've got Empress, Justice in reverse, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Have you tried to do something with this business before? It seems like maybe maybe you're seeing some repetitive patterns. Maybe you've tried something before, it didn't work out. Maybe it did and you're building up on that. But I have a general sense that perhaps it didn't. I think that's something you may have worked on in the past, or maybe something that you're working on even today that hasn't worked out, or maybe you're seeing hasn't come to fruition, is what is driving you inward a little bit more, okay? Because you've got the Ten of Swords here, you've got Empress, you've got Justice in the reverse, and so perhaps you've experienced delays or you're experiencing delays today, okay? Maybe it's causing you quite a bit of that mental anguish, stress, anxiety. Maybe you're feeling like, oh, this isn't working out, you know, this is a game over kind of a situation, okay? But just know that the Ten of Swords is the darkest hour before the dawn, okay? The Ten of Swords is, even when it speaks to an ending of something, it always also promises a new beginning, okay? A new dawn. And you've got the Empress, so making sure to take care of yourself, okay? Self-nurturing, self-care. I'm also hearing making sure that you've got something about integrity, foundation. Like, you got to make sure your business is legit. You know, register the business, pay your taxes, you know, just, I'm hearing like, just integrity, all right? With the Justice card here in the reverse. Got the Eight of Pentacles here in the reverse. Making sure that this business is ready to shine and that it stands any tests, like lawful tests or testing, okay? Yeah, you've got the Death here in the reverse. You've also got Judgment here in the reverse. So make sure that you're giving this a lot of thought. You may already find yourself, okay, giving it a lot of thought. You're in a period of evaluation. I feel like there's something that you need to evaluate further, something about your business that you need to make sure it stands up to the test, okay? And more so lawfully than anything else, it seems like. You've got Death here in the reverse. So again, could indicate, you know, things just slowing down a little bit, a sudden end, matching that and aligning with the meaning of that Ten of Swords here as well as a possibility. Let's go ahead and shuffle again. Looking at potential outcome, you've got the Four of Pentacles, you've got the Ten of Cups here in the reverse, and you've got the Ace of Cups. So if we're looking at this as a journey, okay, with the Four of Pentacles especially, there's not a lot of, you know, what I haven't seen in your spread and the reading so far is a lot of Pentacle energy at all, which is the 3D manifestation of something. It's like it really hitting ground and, you know, it actually happening for you. So you might be feeling very guarded. You know, maybe you're guarded around your idea as well. Maybe you're not as open to sharing your thoughts or your ideas with other people, okay? But it seems like if you have an idea, it's like you're really holding on to it so tightly that it's not able to actually grow. It's not able to manifest. So you're protective of it. Maybe you're fearful and maybe you're protecting yourself as a result. A lot of kind of a guarded energy here. Ten of Cups here in the reverse again. So this is the opposite of that total and complete, you know, wish and emotional fulfillment here. But you've also got the Ace of Cups, so I feel like you're still hopeful. Like you're not going to give in, you're not going to give up. That's a good thing. Let's go ahead and pull some oracle messages for you from the Moon Manifestation Oracle deck here. These are messages for you to consider, you know, at this point, at this stage in your plans. Relax. That's a great message. You know, relaxing is about allowing things to happen, allowing things to flow. Attend to the details, okay? So maybe, again, going back to that Justice card in the reverse, really attending to those details, things that matter, the things that really make a business viable, and forgive. You know, this is the full moon in Pisces. Pisces is a very emotional, water-based, you know, sign. Perhaps you need to forgive past mistakes, okay? Things that didn't work out. Just show yourself more grace. You know, give that some thought and see how that resonates. Let me also pull a few self-concept affirmation messages for you. These are messages that are going to support you in your journey, okay? Make things happen. Move forward from a manifestation perspective. I choose to transform my life, resolving past issues with strength, courage, and willpower. A lot of Piscean energy here as well, with Pisces being typically it's the last sign of the zodiac. It has to do with death, but it also has to do with transformation, okay? My heart and mind are unified in spirit. So make sure that if you have any, you know, internal struggles between your heart and your mind, that those are in alignment too. That could also bring that balance, you know, in the scales from a justice perspective. Thank you and best of luck.